you mind popping it in the team for me? Well, yeah, sorry. Yeah, once you have the link. Thank you. Nice. Thank you. Okay. Nice. There we go. It's all coming through nicely now. Okay. Good afternoon, everybody who is watching. Welcome. As usual, we'll just give everybody a minute to join. So we'll start off as usual at around 4:10, so that everybody's got a chance to get joined in. And then once hello, how are you? Minecraft today. So if you want to get that loaded up, and then I'll post, I'll share the world that we're going to be using today in a second as well, okay? Have you had a good week so far? How's half term? Good? That's good. That's good. Have you been up to much, or has it just been staying at home? Yeah. Yeah. I think that's what we're all doing at the moment, isn't it? That's right. So I was just saying we'll start at 4:10 again as usual, just to give everybody a chance to join in and things. For anybody who's watching on YouTube who has access to the Discord, remember, feel free to post any questions that you have as we're going through today's session in there, or to you can join the voice channel as well if you are in the Discord server. You don't have to if you don't want to. It's only if you want, if you feel like joining in. So we shall be, as I said, starting at 10 past, so everybody can get home from school and everything. Half term. You are right, and I actually just said that myself, didn't I? Yeah. So, well, just in case everybody's needs to get back from somewhere, we'll getting back. Exactly. So what we're doing today is I've made a bit of an activity up in a Minecraft world, so I'll share that in a second in the Discord once I can find it. Yeah, I'll share the file in Discord. So what we'll be doing is there's like a couple of sort of instructions in the world of what you need to do, but I'll go through it with everybody first. So there's yeah, of course, yeah. Well, like I said, we'll start in a little while. So if anybody is just joining in, welcome to today's session. I hope everybody's having a good half term. We'll be starting in just a couple of minutes, just to give everybody a chance to join. What was that? Your front? I see. So are you looking forward to being back in school soon then, or? Okay. So we are just about coming up to about 10 past now, so we might as well make a bit of a start, since there's a few things I just need to go through with everybody before we start today's activity. So like I said, for those of you who've just joined, welcome to the next TechnoClub session. Few things that I want to go through with everybody first. To start off with, just a reminder about the upcoming changes to the way that we're doing TechnoClub sessions. So we have, as I've mentioned over the last few weeks, we're going to be making a couple of changes to the way that we're doing our running our TechnoClubs and things like that. So as a result, we are going to be hosting sessions in a slightly different way to how we have been over the last few months. So instead of using Discord, the TechnoClubs will now be run via Zoom. So you will, if you have signed up already to the new TechnoClubs, you'll soon be receiving a Zoom meeting link, which you will get a different one every week, and you will use that then to essentially join the new sort of TechnoClubs that we're going to be running. So if you haven't signed up already and you want to be a part of it, then 100%. Please feel free to do so. There is a sign-up sheet which Joe, if you could grab the link to pop in the Discord for me, that would be fantastic. So if you haven't signed up already, then feel free to do so. Okay, Joe doesn't have the link to it. That's fine. We'll try and sort that at the end. So that was the first thing that that I just wanted to go through with you all. And then the other thing, of course, is that as well as hosting the Techno Clubs, we're also going to be hosting the Techno Live sessions. And those are going to be getting run every Tuesday and Thursday, and they're going to be different sessions every week on sort of different topics. So I will be doing sessions on a Tuesday, and Jack from TechnoCamp Swansea is going to be doing sessions on a Thursday. And we're going to be looking at sort of different sessions on different topics every week, and we're going to be doing sort of a wide range of, wide variety of different topics. So if any of you want to sort of have a go with those, then feel free to join in. They will be held over YouTube and not Zoom. So the TechnoCamp's YouTube page every week will contain links to those videos, and you'll be able to just join in that way. And of course, they'll be advertised on various sort of social medias and things like that. So if any of your parents or anything are on there and they see it, just definitely try and take part if you want to. So why have we decided to stop using Discord? Well, the main reason is because we're trying to kind of make things a bit more, I guess you'd say, accessible to more people. So not everybody has a Discord or has a Discord account, whereas most people at the moment, because of the pandemic and things like that, have got access to Zoom. So we've decided to switch things up a little bit to using Zoom instead. So that's kind of the main reason why we're kind of switching things up a bit. So we're just moving. I mean, a lot of people, as we know, do have Zoom accounts today, given everything that's been going on recently, and most things like university lectures, even some universities are being held through Zoom and different things like that. So there's lots of different things that are happening with Zoom. So to make it a bit more accessible, we're just kind of switching the platform up a bit. So that's what's happening with the Techno Clubs. The only difference between what I've told you this week to what I told you last week is my Techno Club, which will be focused more on things like Scratch and different things like that. That's now going to be held on a Wednesday and not a Friday. If you've signed up to the Cardiff sessions, they will now be held on, I believe it's a Friday now, and we're doing the ones on the Wednesday. So there's just a bit of a change there. But again, if you have signed up, you'll receive the correct links to the correct platform with the necessary time and day on it in due course. So looking forward to seeing you all in those sessions. The other thing I just wanted to point out before we get started today is actually about a competition that TechnoCamps is running called Game of Codes, and I'll pop the link to it in the Discord here. So this is a competition that TechnoCamps is running, and I'll just kind of read you out the brief for the challenge. So essentially your challenge is to create a piece of software following the theme of the education of the future. Okay, so this could include things like robots to replace teachers, apps to help people with learning difficulties, Scratch games to teach maths, a world in Minecraft to teach us history, anything that helps us learn in a new and sort of fun way. And essentially, you can use pretty much any platform or any software that you like. It could be a game, it could be a website, an app, a quiz, or animation. It could be in any coding language that you want. So if you want to use Scratch or Python or Java or anything like that, even HTML, you can do. And essentially, this is something that's going to be running for quite a few months. So it's actually going to be running until February 2021. So there's quite a few, there's quite a lot of time to spend doing a project. So if any of you wanted to have a go at that specific, at that challenge, then take a look at the TechnoCamp's website. Have a look at the instructions that are on there. If anybody has got any questions, they can feel free to post them in the Discord, and we'll sort of answer best we can. Might the Discord be deleted is a question that's come in. There hasn't. I'm not sure is the answer just yet. So I will keep you all informed once we've made a final decision. But so the answer to that is I don't know just yet. But like I said, I will let you all know in due course. Okay. So that's everything that I wanted to talk to you about for today. If anybody has got any questions or anything else that they want to ask, be it about the new clubs, about the Game of Codes competition, about anything related to those topics, then feel free to post them in the Discord, and we'll do our best to answer them. As I said, the Discord is still here now, so if anybody has got any questions, feel free to post them in there. So, this afternoon, we're going to be playing around again on Minecraft, so we did a little bit of Minecraft last week, where we started having a look at some JavaScript in Minecraft and started having a go at programming in JavaScript to apply that knowledge that we've been building in our websites. So hopefully everybody's had a chance to finish their websites as well. If you wanted to share any links or any screenshots of the websites that you've been working on over the last few weeks, then feel free to pop those in the Discord, and I'll be happy to take a look at them. I'm sure they'll be looking a lot better than the one that I came up with last week. So, as I said, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be having a go at playing around in Minecraft. And it's actually going to be as the title of the video suggests, it's a Minecraft survival challenge that we're going to be doing. So, essentially, what we're going to be doing is trying to survive on a desert island, okay? Now, before I share the world with you all in the chat, I'm going to just go through some of the rules and some of the tasks that you have to try and complete today on my screen, and then after that, I'll share the world with you all in Discord, and then we can all have a go at trying to complete it ourselves, okay? So I'm going to load up the world on my screen now. Hopefully you're all able to see it. If there is any problems where you can't see it, or if the screen if my screen is blank, then let me know. I know that last week I did at one stage forget to change my window, and for quite a long time there was just a black screen, and I apologise for that. That was an oversight which I didn't realise I'd done, so I apologise. So this is the Minecraft world that we're going to be using today. I'm going to just quickly change over my game mode, yeah, stream on Discord, I sure can. Let me just do that for you. There you go, hopefully that's live now. So, just to point out before we get started, the game mode and the game's difficulty are both set, well, the game mode is set to survival and the difficulty is set to hard. If you wanted to change this to making it slightly easier for today's session, then feel free to change it, okay? Because it might be that you're, if maybe you finding it a bit harder to use Minecraft in the harder difficulty, then you feel free to adjust the settings. So to access the settings menu, you press escape on the keyboard, then you go to the settings menu, and then you just simply change the difficulty here. So I will just change it whilst I'm giving the demo at the moment. I'm just going to set my game mode to creative and my difficulty mode to peaceful, okay, just so that I can give the demonstration without any interruptions from enemies and things like that, okay. So there's a couple of activities that we need to do, so I'll just fly up a bit so you can have a look at what's going on. Ignore the flying agent, okay. At the moment there isn't any coding to do today, so we're not going to be using the agent much at all unless you want to. You can use the agent if you want, but we're mainly going to be using other tools that are in Minecraft today. So what's essentially happened is you've escaped from a ship, and you're now on a life raft, okay? And your life raft, as you can see here, has sprung a leak and has started to sink. And what you need to do is you need to take some items out of this chest, okay? So there's a series of items in the chest, and you need to take some items that you can use to go and survive on the desert island that's over there, okay? However, there is a catch, and that is that you can only carry 35 kilograms in weight, okay? So there's going to need to be a little bit of maths that we're going to have to do today, and what you need to do is use this board, okay, and the weights that are on this board to work out which items you're going to take with you to the island, okay, and in order to help you to survive. Now, what I would recommend you do is, if you want to have a look at that website, okay, the Minecraft crafting.info website there, which I can post a link to in the chat in a second. That website will give you a lot of helpful information about the things that you can craft within Minecraft, okay? So that website might come in handy to help you decide what you would like to carry onto the island with you, okay? So that's the first challenge that you've got for the day, is picking what items you'd like to have in your inventory, so you can carry 9 items and a maximum of 35 kilograms in weight, okay? And like I said, the board is there to help you work out the different weights. Is everybody okay with that so far? Anybody got any questions? You good? Okay, cool. So that's the first thing that we're going to do today, okay? The second thing is, once you've collected your items from the raft, you then got to come over to the island over here, and there are 3 different things that you need to do. Well, technically there's 4 different things that you need to do, okay? So you have to use what's on the island and what you've brought over from your raft to build a shelter from the rain, okay? So you can, it's up to you how you decide to do that, but build a shelter from the rain. I know it's not currently raining, but sometimes, as you know, it can randomly just start raining in Minecraft. So build a shelter from the rain. How you're going to keep warm, okay, so you know, thinking about things like fire, or I don't know, different ways in which you can keep warm. You need to think about how you're going to get food and ration food. So remember, there's only so much food available on that raft, so you have to try and think, is there a way that I can catch food, okay, using maybe something that's in the raft, and then how are you going to ration that food to make it last, because you will have a food bar meter, okay, in the survival mode of Minecraft, which will be enabled when you're playing the game. And then you also need to think about how you're going to signal for help, okay, so it might be that you need to signal for help in order to try and get somebody to come and rescue you, okay, from the island. Now, I've given you all a crafting table to make crafting a little bit easier, and also a furnace, so there might be some things that you need to do with that. Again, you can find bits of information on that Minecraft website, the crafting website, which I'll link in the chat in a second. And then all these other boards essentially just give you some tips as to what you can do to help you build a shelter, help you to ration food, and how to keep warm. Okay. As you're playing through the world, what I would like you to do in this chest, I have given you some cameras and what's known as a book and quill. Has anybody used the camera or the book and quill in Minecraft before? You have? You have? Okay, fab. So you know how it works and everything? Okay. So if anybody hasn't used the book and quill in Minecraft before, just let me know. Yeah, absolutely. Just feel free to ask for help, and we will, and I will let you know how to do it. But inside of this book and quill, I'll just open it up for you to have a look, is what is known as what is essentially a diary. Okay, so you will have a diary, and what you need to do in this diary is, you don't have to put your name if you don't want to. Okay, but what you need to do in this diary is take pictures with the camera of what you've been doing, so how you've rationed food, what shelter have you built, all that sort of thing. Put pictures of it in this book and quill, and then write down why you chose to do things in that way. So you can be, you don't have to write a lot, okay? You can just put, a couple of bullet points or a couple of sentences, okay? To write down in the diary why you chose to do different things, okay? And then you can write, if you want to, about what you're getting up to on each day within the world, if you've got time, okay? So that's what you'll be doing with that. Remember, with the camera, you have got either the selfie mode, or you have effectively the sort of mode where you can take the photo from the perspective of the user. Okay, so bear that in mind when you're using the camera as well. If you do accidentally use selfie mode and the camera disappears, there are another 2 cameras in the chest, so you can use those to sort of help you. Okay, so that's your challenge for today, is to see how long you can survive on the desert island for, using everything that's in the chest and everything that's on the island, essentially. Okay, so remember, the difficulty mode will be set to hard, so that the food bar goes down and things like that. Okay, if anybody remember, there will be enemies that spawn in hard mode, so if they start to become a little bit of a nuisance, just change the difficulty mode to being medium or easy. Okay, and you can then, and then they'll leave you alone, essentially. So if they're being a bit of a pain, just change the difficulty mode. That's absolutely fine. Okay, the only thing I would like you to do is keep your game mode on survival. Okay, so leave your game mode on survival, but just, you feel free to change the difficulty to whichever one works for you. Okay, if you want to have the enemies, then leave it on hard. If you'd rather not, just change it down accordingly. Okay, that's up to you, and if you need help with that, just let me know. So does anybody have any questions about that? No? Okay, super. So I will share the world with you in Discord now. Okay, so bear with me. I will share it. Stand by. I will just find it. There it is. So this is the world that you're going to be using. It's just coming through now. So if you all want to download that world, save it to your computer, and then I take it most of you know how at this stage to import a world, but I'll just go through it again. So you click play, you go to import, and then you just simply choose the file from wherever you've stored it. Okay, and it's an MC world file. Click open, and when you do that, then it will go into your worlds. So go into view my worlds, and then you can choose it from that menu. Okay, so if everybody wants to get that loaded up, whilst everyone's doing that, I'll just go and get the that website that I mentioned a second ago about crafting, okay, to help you. So I'll pop this in the chat as well. Let me just load the world back up on here. And I'll be working my way through it with you as well, okay? For the time being, don't worry about the board that's here. Just focus on these two for now, okay? So don't worry about the board that's talking about the rate of sinking of the raft. Just focus on these two boards here, okay? I'll be working through the world with you as well, okay? So if anybody wants to ask anything as we're going through, just let me know. I will pop the link to that useful website in the chat. So that will take you through. It's worth taking a look at that website before you decide what to carry with you to the island, because there's some useful kind of items, sort of crafting sort of guides in there that will maybe make you rethink what you put in your inventory before you take it, or put in your hotbar before you take it out of the chest. Okay, once you leave the raft, you can't go back to it again. Okay, so once you've left the raft, that's it then. Those are your 9 items, so make sure that you've chosen the right ones before you go. Okay, so that's going to be today's activity. Remember, any questions, pop them in the chat. But otherwise, good luck trying to survive. If you would like to pop any screenshots in the chat as to what you're working on, then feel free to do so, okay? We're not going to be expecting you to export the book and quill to put in the Discord unless you want to, okay? If you do want to do that, then by all means go for it, and I will take a look at it. But if you don't want to do that, that's absolutely fine, okay? You don't have to. It's just for if you want to. So I'm going to leave you all to it now, and any questions, let me know. I'm just rearranging some windows here so that I can have my crafting guide open alongside the world. Oops. Yeah, absolutely. Whatever you would like to do, you go for it. Underground, overground, in a tree. Um, you go for it. Okay, I'm going to start having a look through my on here now to see what we can do. This is my first time trying to survive as well. Okay. So this world, this actual, the sort of the whole sort of like surrounding area is one of the Minecraft worlds, and then I've made a couple of amendments, like the raft and things like that, to it, to kind of to set a bit of a challenge to the world. So, what am I going to take with me? Well, the first thing that I'm going to do is pop this camera in here so that I've actually got room in my hotbar to carry things. Okay. So remember, if you are using the book and quill, please post, pop it up in the in the Discord, so that we can have a look at what you're doing. Because of course we can't see what you're coming up with. So if you want to pop some screenshots or pop the book and quill once you've finished in the Discord, then please do that so we can have a look. Yeah, you could use that if you want to. If it's there, then nothing good. Ah, that's annoying. How's it going so far? All going okay? Yeah, if you want to, you do whatever you need, whatever works for you. Okay, so there are no rules on what you can and can't do. It's just about following the tasks to make sure that you can finish everything. Yeah, there are some invisible barriers, so you can only go as far as the invisible barrier. That's the only rule that there is. Yeah, so that's the only rule that I've set are the invisible barriers. Anything else that you want to do, you go for it. Wandering Trader, if you want to use that, you can. Anything else, just the invisible barrier is the only rule. Hopefully. Yes, that would be good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That sounds like a good idea. I'm still deciding what to take with me from the... Fair enough. That's fine. I'm looking through the list of things that I can craft with what's on the island and trying to decide what bits and bobs to take with me. It's tricky. Lots of things you can craft, isn't there? You can make loads of stuff, yeah. Mm-hmm. So, out of curiosity then, if you were to play this in the future, would you like the invisible barrier to go a bit further than where it is? Yeah, okay. That's good feedback. I will take that on board. An axe. Yeah. Mm-hmm. There you go. You see, you're doing a good job so far. Hmm. That's going to be a bit too heavy, I think. So I'm going to put some back. Take the water, because that'll come in handy. I'm taking so long here to decide what to take with me, my raft would have probably sunk already. Out of curiosity, have you used a lot of redstone stuff? No. No. Good job. Well done. So what I'll do as well, just so we can kind of keep a little bit of keep to time type thing. Okay, I will say that we'll finish our sort of survival time on the island. Okay, at 5:30. Okay, so that gives us just shy of 45 minutes. and then after that we'll have a look to see what we've been doing. Okay. I'm going to take, I think, the rest of these sticks because they're probably going to be handy. So I'm just going to take all the sticks, and I'll probably also take... Do I need a compass? Probably not. Have you got some? Yeah. So remember, if they're causing, like, if they're being a bit annoying, then just change your difficulty. Okay, fair enough. That works. Good idea. They are. They are very unpleasant. Right. I think I've got everything that I want to take with me, so I'm going to see... How much is the bamboo weigh? I'm just going to take all the bamboo, I think. Okay. So, out of curiosity, how are you finding the fact that there are monsters in the world? Is it a bit annoying, or is it okay? Okay, so I'm currently adding up. I'm still, by the way, on the on the raft, trying to decide what to take with me. So one stick is worth 25 grams. So 25 times. I'm going to write these down so that I know where I'm up to. So I've got 2 fish, so that is 600 grams, and then I have 20 sticks, which is 20 sticks, so that works out as 500 grams. I've got 10 bits of string, which is 150 times with 10, so 1,500 grams. Okay, what else have I got? 3 planks of wood, which were... That's good. I'm not sure if I've gone over my weight limit here. Oh, I might be okay, actually. Coal is... Oh, I've got way too much coal. Okay, bamboo. Where was bamboo? The water was 1,000 grams, and the wool was 1,500. Okay, so let's see. Am I within my limits? Let's find out. 600. Ah, yeah, because of the invisible barrier. Okay. I'll bear that in mind for when I'm working on it for the future versions, okay? So I'm going to actually, I am well under my weight limit, so I'm going to take some more things. So I'm going to take an extra 3 bits of coal, because that would be very handy. And that's an extra 7,500. So I've still got enough to carry a bit more, so I think I'm going to carry some more food with me as well, just in case that works out as under 1,500. So I've still just about got enough. So I have got enough, so I'm now off to try and survive, which isn't probably going to go very well, but here we go. Okay, I'm going to try, I'm just going to press pause a second so that I can try and remember how to craft a fishing rod. Three sticks diagonally, 2 pieces of string. Okay, cool. Thank you. Ah, nice. Okay. I will do that now. Wrong one. I am fishing. I just... I just accidentally clicked the wrong mouse button and lost what I was fishing. Yay. I caught a pufferfish. Oh, I'm getting quite a few fish here now. This is going quite well. Ah, nice. It's a good idea. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm picking up stuff you didn't even realise you could pick up in Minecraft. I've got a lily pad. I don't know what use that's going to be, but I've got it. Alright, I'm going to go one more time with the fishing rod before I go and try and build some shelter, I think. No. Come on, fish. I need more fish. Right. Oh, good question. I will find out for you. Because I'm not too... I know that there is a way changing it, and I will find that out for you. I think it's under one of these settings. Video. Okay, so if you go to your... If you press escape, go into the settings, and then if you go to video settings, so if you scroll down on the left, there's video, you can change it there. We got it? That's okay. Yeah, so escape settings, then go. Yeah, got it? Cool, there you go. Nice. Oh, that's a bit annoying. I'm going to try and do some... What am I going to do now? So I've got some food. I'm going to try and do some... Well, I'll start with shelter. That's probably the priority. So I'm going to do that first. So... Me? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah? So have you been playing Minecraft for quite a while then? A long time. That's fair. Yeah, that's pretty good. Mm-hmm. Ah, right. Okay, cool. Uh, yeah, I need to make a pickaxe. Ah, nice. That was a good idea. Yeah, I just made myself a pickaxe. Ah, I've unfortunately only got enough stuff for a wooden pickaxe at the moment. So I'm going to try getting some... Me, I've been playing Minecraft for only a couple of months. Can you believe that? I know. I've only been playing for... Ooh. Let's say since around the start of the lockdown. Like the first lockdown. That was when I really started getting into it a bit more. So... so let's say the lockdown that happened in March. So... that, yeah. I can now probably make a better pickaxe, but I'll wait for this one to get finished up first. In fact, I'm going to actually make something. Okay. Now, you've been playing Minecraft quite a while then, so if you were, say, quite new to Minecraft, would you say that what challenges I've set are quite hard, or are they not so bad? So would it be hard, do you think, to a new person? Yeah? Okay. Okay. So started off with something like on peaceful mode first, and then maybe look at doing it in hard mode type thing. That's good advice. I am... Right, I've got a stone pickaxe now, so I can actually do a bit more actual digging of things. Okay. I have managed to get some... What have I just picked up? Granite. Okay. Managed to make myself a small little sort of house area here now. Well, shelter, it's probably not really a house. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a camera. I haven't got one. I'm going to go and get one. Uh-huh. Ah, good. Let's take it from here. Do you have a plan B? No? I haven't adjusted the settings for that, no. So maybe that's... I don't know why it's doing that. Yeah, try that. See what is it. Give that a go. Do you think it's because of the type of tree? Try not to go back to the raft, but yeah, try not to go back to the raft if you can help it. In this case. Ooh, I have managed to trap myself in the shelter, which isn't ideal. There we go. The pickaxe. Okay, I've managed to build a shelter, so I'm going to take a picture. Okay, nice. So now I'm going to go and try and do a bit more fishing because I need food. Okay. Damn. Okay. So I am going to try and do some things here now to try and keep warm. So I saw something about making a fire pit. Uh-huh. That's, I was just looking at how to make a campfire, do you know? Sticks. Okay, so I need to do... Oh, I can just about reach that one. There we go. Good, so... I've got enough stuff. I think I've just about got enough resources to make a campfire. but that's only because I didn't do anything for like growing food. So, oh, look at that. Should probably make some sort of chimney, really. There we go. Yeah, it's strange, isn't it? It must be the type of tree then, because I've not changed the settings to stop it, so it must be the type of tree. Uh-huh. So I am now cooking the last resort. Right. Not ideal. Just realised how dark it is outside all of a sudden. Okay. So I've got the fish, I've got the fire. You're going to go with using redstone? Ah. Uh-huh. Maybe I could use the wool instead. I need some more things. I need some more stuff. So I'm just going to... I was wondering, did I change my difficulty settings? Oh, that's why. I'd forgotten to change my difficulty settings. I was wondering why I wasn't getting like any enemies or anything. I was still on peaceful, yeah. Uh-huh. I'm currently spelling out, or trying to spell out, the word help in the sand. Oops. Okay. So definitely then need to try and extend the world zone's barrier. Okay. I will keep that in mind. Mm-hmm. I'll allow it this once. How's that sound? Fair enough. Fair enough. I'll accept that. Okay. I think my pickaxe has nearly run out. Ooh, I've got some coal. That'll be handy, won't it? Hmm. Good. Good. Oh, I need another 2 blocks. Good. There we go. Okay. Oh, my food's going down. Better eat something. There we go. There we go. Bit of a gap in between it all, but I'm going to take a picture. Okay. That one. Ah, okay. Hmm. Yeah, could be. I think that makes sense actually. That it's probably been built. Um, hmm. Yeah, that's all right. Okay, so what should I? Hmm, I should probably try and make. Uh, Coal and stick and salt. No, I want to make some torches. Do, do, do. Ah, coal and stick. Okay. Oops. Oh no. Mm-hmm. Oh no. I have reached a bit of a predicament now where I've accidentally caused an avalanche in where my uh, of sand where I what I'm using for shelter. I've gotten caved in. Yeah, I'm not yet. I think I've managed to salvage the situation, so I should be okay. Yeah. There we go. Got it. Hmm. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I've got my shelter. I have got my food sort of sorted out. I have got my call for help. I have got keeping. Oh no, there's a hostile. Oh dear. I think so. Okay, I'm gonna have to. Oh, he's gone. It's okay, he's gone back in the water, so I think I'm okay. Okay. So we'll go for another 5 minutes. I'll give everybody a bit of extra time, and then we'll start having a look at then what we've come up with. Oh wow, that's handy. Oops, that's very handy. Just from this one island. Yeah, probably. Yeah, it might not. No, I haven't either. I've been quite lucky with the. What's that? Ah, okay. I haven't watched that. Yeah. Um, I destroyed the trees. The tree that's on the island. I destroyed the tree and all of the leaves, and it's given me a jungle sapling. Yeah, probably. Mhm. Um. Yeah, it won't let me plant it either. So. Oh no. I just destroyed it by mistake. I was I was trying to dig for I was trying to find a place to put it, and I went to dig some space around it to give it some water, and I hit the destroy button, the mine button on the tree instead of on the blocks around it. Um, okay, so we've come up to 25 to 6. So we've got about 25 minutes left of today's session. Okay, you get back into the caves. What's happened? What's happened? Ah, okay. Have you got back to the caves? Okay. So, well, like I said, we're coming up to, well, we've gone now past 25 minutes to 6. So, what I figured we could do now is spend just a little bit of time going through what each of us have done. No, no, that's okay. If you want, you can post. Can you do screenshots? Yeah? Okay. So, in terms of that, then, do you think it's quite easy to forget to do that sort of thing when you're quite engrossed in kind of like, you know, when you're trying to build things and trying to survive? Do you think it's quite easy? Yeah, and just forget to write it down. Okay, that's good feedback as well. So in that case, then, do you want to? I know you've been talking through it as you've been going, but how about then do you want to like describe what you did for, you know, how you built a cave or how you built a, you know, shelter and things like that? What did you do to like try and survive type thing? Okay. Okay, so okay. Right, okay. So, but so you basically, to do your shelter then, you dug sort of underground, mainly to do to kind of survive kind of under in the, because I guess that would be one of the safest places to go, really, wouldn't it? Away from go underground. Okay, okay. So, so okay. So you did that underground. So what did you do about the food then, in terms of what you did for food? Uh huh. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Okay. Mhm. Mhm. Okay. That's all right. Well, thanks for joining in. Okay. That's all right. No worries. Thank you for helping. Bye. Bye. Okay. So for everybody who is on watching on YouTube or watching the stream on one of the other platforms, we're coming up to the last sort of part of the session now. So if anybody wants to share with us in the Discord or through some other means what they've been up to today, then feel free to do so. Okay, if you've been using that book and quill and you wanted to kind of share with us what you've been doing, feel free to share that with us, either on Discord or, like I said, through some other means. Um, if you have any feedback about what you thought of today's session, let us know of that as well. So if there was anything that you enjoyed about the Minecraft world, anything that you weren't so keen on with the Minecraft world, or anything like that, if there was anything that you think that we should change, then let us know. We would like to kind of do quite a lot more sort of Minecraft things going forward. Okay, there's lots of things that we'd like to do with Minecraft. So if if you have any suggestions on ways that we could maybe try and improve this particular world, um, and sort of have your feedback on that, then um, that would be that would be great. So I'll quickly summarise kind of what I got up to in terms of my time on the island. So the first thing that I did was built a shelter to try and keep out of the rain. So we built an underground shelter um, I built an underground shelter down here, which contains a fire which can be used to cook the food as well as for warmth. Okay, and then over in here, I haven't officially got a bed as such, but I have got an area which I guess could be deemed suitable for sleeping. Um, some torches for light, and then if we go sort of up, back up, food. Best way to kind of catch food was through crafting the fishing rod, and of course if you cast the fishing rod out, eventually you will get not only fish, but you'll also find that there are items as well that come out of the water. So consequently, you can use those items for different things, or you can, like I've just managed to get some raw fish or raw cod, or raw cooked cod. Well, not cooked cod, but raw cod. You can do that as well. So that can then be cooked down on the campfire, or if you wanted to, you could also cook that using the furnace, but the furnace uses quite a lot more coal, so it's probably better to try and use the campfire so that you don't sort of run out of coal. Because if I put a raw cod and some coal in there, so I have got quite a lot of coal obviously, but if I was to run out of coal, that would be a problem. Now remember as well, the coal does last for a set period of time, so you can keep putting things into the furnace. You can kind of bulk cook things as well, so that you kind of try and maximize that time that you've got with the furnace, with the coal that's in the furnace. Don't think you can cook pufferfish. No, I didn't think so. Okay, so that's one thing that you can do. Then written out help using the resources that I had in the sand. Okay, to try and call people for help. So that's all of those, and that's pretty much everything really. Now there are lots of different ways that you can go about doing this. Okay, there are lots and lots of different things that you can do to try and survive. Everybody's journey is going to be quite unique, because everybody will have of course picked different things from the rafts chest. They will have approached things in different ways, but everybody's story is going to be quite unique in that sense. I also took some pictures with the camera, which if I wanted to, I could then use the book and quill to kind of describe what I was doing and how I was feeling on the island and why. Okay, so sort of give sort of different describe different things, different experiences of things that have happened whilst on the island. Luckily, I didn't get any enemies. I mean, that could be because I accidentally left the world on peaceful, but still, I was still quite lucky, I guess, in that sense, because that one enemy that's there hasn't noticed me yet. So that's good. So I hope everybody has enjoyed today's session. Remember, if you wanted to post things, share things with us, you can do that currently using the Discord. To wrap things up for today, I just want to re-emphasise what's going to be happening with the TechnoClubs from next week, just to remind everybody as to the upcoming changes that are happening. So to start off with, we are of course going to be transitioning away from Discord, and we're going to be using Zoom instead for TechnoClubs. So if you have already signed up to the TechnoClub sessions, you should soon be receiving a link to the Zoom sessions that we've scheduled. So you'll be given the link as well as the password and things like that that you need to join the session. And then of course the day that you have the session, will be dependent on what club you've chosen to be a part of. So if you're going to be having the sessions with me, you will be the first set of sessions that we'll be doing will be on Scratch and doing a little bit of game building in Scratch. So hopefully you'll all enjoy taking part in that. We're going to be learning how to use Scratch and building things up in Scratch. So that'll be one of the first things that we do. And then over time then we'll be progressing into doing different things. But for the first few sessions we're going to be looking at Scratch. And then of course, as well as the TechnoClub sessions, we're also going to be doing what we're calling Techno Live sessions. So these will be weekly live streams that will be sort of different. I'm going to run away before that guy, person sees me. So we're going to be doing weekly live streams on different topics every week. So it'll vary from week to week what we do. It could be, 1 week where we might be doing some hour of code, for example, and then in other weeks we might be doing some sort of live streaming of games and things like that, and talking about some features that are in different games. So we've got lots of new and exciting stuff planned. They will be held on Tuesdays and Thursdays between 4:30 and 5:30. And the TechnoClub's times are changing slightly as well, so they will now be run between 4:30 and 6:30 as opposed to between 4 and 6, which will, of course, when school starts back in a couple of days or a couple of weeks for some of you, it'll give everybody a chance to finish off the school day, get home before the session starts at 4:30, and they will still be held weekly as well. So we'll still be holding those weekly. If anybody has got any questions about that, if anybody needs to know how to do the sign up and things like that, feel free to post it in the Discord, or to contact TechnoCamps online, and we'll be able to provide you with the links to the sign up areas and things like that for it. But other than that, I'll probably wrap things up there for today, a little bit earlier than usual. Again, thank you very much everybody for joining in this afternoon, or this evening. It's already since it's already very dark outside. Remember, if anybody has got any questions, do let us know, and if anybody wants to share what they've been working on today, then feel free to do so. But other than that, I will end the live stream there. Thank you very much again, everybody, and I will speak to you all hopefully very soon. Thank you very much.